morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name's George Akid. Yes, I know it's a Monday, and you're expecting to see Ben. He's off today. You've got me instead. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, and a very exciting day. Some new launches coming up for you today. Loads of you getting excited about this. I know loads of you are already adding this into your basket. It's just gone live on the website. It's our Santa Paws. We'll be looking at that a little bit later on. We've been looking at it all day as well. It's a brand new collection, and do you know what? It's one of my favourites. I've got to say it. Dogs and Christmas, what more do you want in life? But listen, I can't do it by myself. I can never do it by myself. And, well, they've brought out the big guns today for a brand new launch, the one, the only, Leann. Good morning, Leann.
Well, good morning to you. This is a bit of a treat, George, isn't it?
I know. It's very rare we get to work together, but we've worked together more times in the last few months than ever before, haven't we?
Absolutely, and more of it, I say.
Yes.
More of it.
Here.
I'm really excited about today. This is one of my, you know, I've got two little Jack Russell Terriers, Minnie and Ted, and we had Tink as well, who we lost just a couple of years ago. My favourites, they are my little teddies, my little boy. So to have this fabulous collection, Santa Paws, I'm really excited, and I know for a fact you are all going to absolutely love it.
Absolutely. We'll take you through that very, very shortly. I mean, it looks incredible. Listen, it's your show. Get involved as always. Comment below. Let us know where you're watching, what you're up to. Maybe if you've got dogs that have got Christmas outfits, or maybe you've got Christmas outfits in the past, send them to us. We'd love to see them. The wonderful Rachel is on the socials this morning. Trudy, good morning, everyone from Central Florida. Crafting Not Grafting by Hillary. Hello, everyone from Hillary and Holly Collie. Jane, good morning, everyone. I'm here with my grandchildren, Isabel 7 and Mikey 2. Oh my, of course, it's the summer holidays here in the UK, isn't it? It's a 6 weeks holidays for the kids, so a lot of you are going to be having kids. Good morning, kids. Great to see you. Get them crafting, absolutely. Todd Johnson, good morning, George. We've not met yet, so hey, good morning, Todd. It's great to meet you. And Jennifer Love, good morning, George and Leann. Good morning to each and every single one of you. Now remember, we are in the throes of our Christmas spectacular here at Crafters TV. Free gifts available. If you want the crafting and making, Christmas making Post-it notes, they're coming free in every Christmas order. I saw these things, like, what are these? And everyone's like, do you not know about the Post-it notes? No, I do not. Here they are, coming free with every Christmas order you make. So, how brown are my hands? Someone's been. Can I just point out here, right? No, this here, right? I was wearing some gloves, and they accidentally gave me a really weird tan line on a job I was doing. So I've got this really weird tan line on my hand. But they are there for you. I forgot about that, to be able to see on cameras. It is the Santa Paws collection. Now, we have got a brilliant deal for you. And I mean, when you take a close look at this collection, Leann's going to go through the boards very, very shortly. But oh my goodness, it's got a little bit of something for every single person. Remember, you guys in the US, we've got a great deal for you. Tariff-free. We've made sure we can do it for you tariff-free. So it's a fantastic collection that you can see on your screens, priced at £53.91, at $74.63. And look at that Club Inspire price, already a brand new launch, and that's the price you're paying, £43.13, $59.70. For you guys stateside, we can get this as well in the UK and EU, but for you guys stateside specifically, it's also coming with ink pads and that fantastic Crafters Companion tea towel, allowing it to be tariff-free. You guys in the UK and EU, you can buy this bundle. Also, there is another bundle available for you where you don't get the ink pads and the tea towel. However, you're getting all those fantastic elements, the stamps, the dies. Fantastic price, £43.13. $59.70. Remember, this is a pre-order. It will be being sent out to you very, very shortly, but we are launching it today, pre-ordering it, and we're going to show you some fantastic demos. I mean, Leann, this is one of those collections, and the demos that we've got, the examples we've already got, just shows how versatile it is a set, because there's some that look really realistic, and some that got a bit cartoony, a bit of playfulness with it. I really love it.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some realistic and some whimsy in here, which just covers all of the different genres. Let's just start at the very beginning with this collection, and the place we always start is with the paper pad, isn't it?
Yes.
And this paper pad, by no exception, is absolutely fabulous. So what we've got is one of our 6x6 paper pads, which are absolutely gorgeous, and the papers in here, the print is perfect size for you to be able to do large or small cards. And then we also include some sheets here where you can cut out some little toppers, you can cut out some tags if you want to, and you get all of those different things on a sheet, and you get 3 sheets of each. all of it on our 180 GSM single-sided scrapbook paper, the quality you're used to. So we get some lovely general designs, and then we get some where the little dogs appear themselves. Cute. The little bloodhound, we've got the little pug here, the little festive pug, and then we've got some gorgeous little stars in here as well, some lovely stripes, all in the crystal Christmas colours. Then we've got some more everyday colours for you as well, if that's what you'd like to use. There's a little Westie in there with some presents. Nice. And then we've got some sheets of toppers as well, which are absolutely great to be able to cut out. If you don't want to, or you don't have time to do any die cutting and colouring, then you can just cut out a topper and make a little card with some of these toppers, which is great for quick crafting. And you've got 3 sheets of those as well. We've got our little dash hunt sheet here. We've got our little Christmas tree sheet as well. That's a really lovely pad for lots of Christmas makes, but especially with your Santa Paws. So we've got that 6x6 pad for you. Then you've got your other elements in this kit. So we've got some great little stamps and dies. And the stamps and dies are absolutely lovely because it's the favourite little pets, as you can see them there, but so that you can colour them in yourself should you wish to.
Oh, amazing.
And this is what it looks like once they're coloured in. And you can see we're using that lovely paper in the background. We're using the sentiments, which you'll see in a second, and then we've coloured them in and just used some little other accessories to make that into a bauble, which looks lovely. So that's the little dachshund one. Then we've got the bloodhound, which is lovely. I just imagine him to talk a bit like Eeyore. I imagine his voice a little bit like Eeyore.
And what would that sound like, Leann?
Something along those lines. Deep and slow and low, I think, is
It reminds me of the dog from the Grinch.
Yes, yes, he does have a bit of a Grinchy dog look, doesn't he, with antlers on? Yeah. Absolutely. And there he is, coloured in with his matching paper in the background. A couple of the little toppers there from the paper pad used to make that a little bit more into a card. And then we've got the pug as well.
Cute.
Love that, so cute. And here you can see, again, with the papers and some of the sentiments in there, which are absolutely great. I ate Santa's cookies. I absolutely love that. So you've got those 3 stamps and dies with the little dogs. Then you've got my favourite part of the collection, which doesn't look anything there at all until you see it made up. So these are make your own Santa Paws doggies. So you create these fabulous whimsical characters from die-cut card pieces and make these gorgeous toppers for these 2 different styles of dog, which are absolutely amazing. I love them. This one, where we're using the papers and we put them in a little frame together, I just think that's absolutely glorious, I have to say. And then Sheila showed me this, where she's made a little table treat box, just using the face. And can you see here the legs? Look, it's the face again for the body.
Oh, okay.
Can you see?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the face again for the body, and then you can put your little treat. Imagine that as a little table favour at Christmas with a little lottery ticket rolled up inside. That's what we've been doing this recent years, giving lottery tickets as the table favours at the Christmas table. You could roll that up in there. I just want to show you this actually before I go any further. You know, we've seen all of the 3 little dogs here before, the dachshund, the pug and the beagle. When you do your masking, and we did some masking last week on a show, you can get all 3 of them together in a little scene. And how great does that look?
That's
great. Little Mutley crew.
Yeah.
A little Mutley crew, just there for you. Then we've got the fabulous embossing folder, and you'll see the snowflakes, traditional for Christmas, some paw prints, which is brilliant to have in there. Now this, the pièce de résistance. Every time our sentiment sets, when we do these sets, are always the thing that you all want more than anything else, because of the humour that we build into them. So we've got Felix Naughty Dog instead of Feliz Navidad. We've got Naughty and Nice. I'm going to have to turn it around to have a look. Santa's Helper. No, it's all right. I'll stretch around so you can see them. Dachshund Through the Snow.
Great.
I Ate Santa's Cookies. Santa's Yelper.
Oh, brilliant.
That's so good, isn't it? Santa Paws, of course. May your days be furry and bright. Deck the Paws. Barking Spirits Bright. I like that one, Barking Spirits Bright. We Woof You a Merry Christmas. Barking Around the Christmas Tree. Love this. This will be a whole set topper on a tree with a little dog accessory or on a card front, all of its own. Then we've got the Ho 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 with the paw print here as well. Happy Paula days instead of holidays. Or Christmas treat instead of all Christmas tree.
Great.
Which is great. So and obviously Merry Christmas in a woof. Absolutely love those sentiments. I think they just make the collection absolutely sing. Now, what I will say, George, I've been talking about a lot lately on a couple of Christmas launches, and I'll say the same with this collection. What we've done very well, I think, with this year's Christmas range is we've kept the collections nice and succinct so that you get everything you could want to be able to make a card or a gift or a piece of home decor or a table decoration in this theme and vein without making it so big with so many things that it becomes a choice about which collection you choose, so that you could help yourself to more than one collection. The price is nice and achievable and affordable because we've kept the range really succinct and only put the good things in there. And I think we've done that with this collection really, really well.
Absolutely, small and concise, really, and you're getting, like you said, Leann, you're getting absolutely everything you need. You guys in design are having too much fun with the sentiments. I just love being in those meetings, they sound incredible. Loads of you adding this into your baskets. Now, like we said, it is a pre-order. It will be dispatched on the 11th of August, or fingers crossed, maybe earlier. We'll keep you updated, but I mean, at that price, like Leann said, it's £53.91, $74.63. If you're Club Inspire Platinum price, it's £43.13, $59.70, and you're getting everything that you're seeing, plus the ink pads, plus that fantastic tea towel as well. And that is available to everybody, but that makes it tariff-free for you guys over in the States. There are other bundles available without the additional elements, which then it's not tariff-free, but that's mainly for UK and EU customers. But I mean, at that price, at £43.13, $59.70, you can pre-order that today. Karen on Facebook, I raise pugs, so this is a favourite, will be one of my Christmas cards this year. Absolutely. I mean, some people send Christmas cards from their dogs, so you could easily do this, and you've got that chance to personalise those dogs to make them look like your dogs. Stephen saying, just order the showstopper and love the sentiments. They are brilliant. It's got that humour that you're going to love. We are going to take a close look at this and using these fantastic elements. So, Leann, which wonderful parts of the collection are you going to be using from Santa Paws right now? We're
going to use the little assemble yourself a dog character, because in the launch show I envisage it's going to be busy. So I wanted to just take time now, where I'm not in a hurry to do a demonstration for you and show you how to put this together.
Perfect.
Okay, so I want to make a 7x7 card, which means that I need, sorry, a 6.5 by 6.5 inch card, which means I need a bigger piece than A4. So I just want to show you how you can join that together. There it is there. I thought I'd lost my 3D glue gel. Sorry guys, I'm just getting that because I will
That's
need
all right,
3D
lovely.
glue gel. I couldn't see it and I was about to shout, Jake! But I don't need Jake, it's all right. Right, so what I've done is cut this piece of card here by 7.5 by 6.5. So 7.5 long, 6.5 wide. Scored it an inch here and folded it so that when I take a piece of card which is the 6.5 square again, I can fit it to this card perfectly by just gluing it on the front, and that creates me a custom sized card. Now you can either stick it on the front and have that glue line inside, or what I sometimes like to do is glue it to the back like that, so you can't see it in the front or the inside. And then this little piece here that I've got at the back, I decorate with a strip of paper from the leftovers from the pad, and it makes it feel like a feature. So just however you would prefer to do it, you do that. So I'm just going to run a couple of lines of tape pen down here. When I'm doing these at home, I would be using a wet glue, but for speed, I use a dry glue. You can use a dry glue if you're using a Crafter's Companion tape pen, because they stick like wet glue. But if you're not using a Crafter's Companion tape pen, use a wet glue if you're doing this, and then it won't fall apart in the future. I'm just going to get my matting and layering done and out the way. So I'm going to use my Collal all-purpose for that, and I'm going to mat and lay some black card from my stash. Now then, it's National Junk Food today.
It is National Junk Food today.
National Junk Food.
What is your favourite junk food, Leann?
My favourite junk food? Oh, what are we classing as junk food?
That thing that they say you shouldn't eat most often, you know.
The things that you shouldn't eat, but you love. It's got to be crisps for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
What flavour?
Any.
Really?
I just love a crisp. I'm more of a savoury than a sweet person. Mind you, I do love cake as well.
Yeah, if you're in the States, it's a chip, isn't it?
Yeah, if I had to pick one bag, if I could only have one packet of crisps for the rest of my life, it would be a McCoy's flame grilled steak.
Yes, Leann, good choice. You salt and vinegar, George. George, by the way, it's one of those days where George is producing and George is in the studio. So we used to have a 3 George situation, which got very confusing. Sam is on the vision, on the directing. Jake's looking around with his gorgeous mullet. It's a beautiful day. My favourite junk food, let me think. I mean, what I was saying to you earlier, Leann was live on Instagram a little bit earlier. Were you Instagram or Facebook earlier, Leann?
Facebook.
I've done a lot of travelling the last few days. I was in Morecambe Friday, Saturday, then Saturday night travelled down to Tamworth in the Midlands, and then yesterday morning travelled down to Kent, and then from Kent back up to Holme, and here to... I see a lot of the world of the motorways. I'm a kebab. I love a kebab.
Do you?
Yes,
like
now,
doner meat kebab?
Or I like a chicken. I'm not like the one where it's doner and they shave it. I don't know what it is.
No, so that's why I was asking, because I don't love a doner meat one, but I do love like a chicken shawarma or something like that. That would float my boat.
The thing in the UK now is GDK. You know the German doner kebab? They're a bit more of a chain of kebab restaurants. Yeah, GDK. They're at the motorway station. So sometimes, but they're a nice kebab. They're not one that you would have, that you would have at 3 o'clock in the morning, or you would slip on, Leann, as you were telling us.
No, definitely. Yeah. Well, if you're wondering about slipping on a kebab, please go and watch the live that I did on my Facebook page. You'll find out all about that.
Absolutely.
Because that has happened to me in the past. Right, I'm just going to emboss this as well.
Yeah, you
George.
do that.
I'm using that lovely embossing folder, and I'm just going to run this through the Gemini. So when you're embossing a 2D folder, you need both of your white plates and the card inside the embossing folder. And
Perfect,
then just run it
and that's
through.
going through the Gemini 2, isn't it?
Yes. However, the size of that embossing folder, it will work in your MIDI and your Junior.
Amazing. A lot of you are buying extra paper pads. You're adding those into your basket, and I'm not surprised. You've got so many great elements. You've not just got 6x6 paper in there. You've got card toppers. You have got some decoupage in there. Kath just ordered the showstopper and extra paper pads. Jane has just said as well, Jennifer just said, I mostly bought it because of the Westie papers. I love my Westie. If you've got a favourite kind of dog, this is going to be a collection for you. A lot of you telling us about your junk food. Jane on YouTube, my favourite junk food is junk food and Isabel's is crisps. Oh, Isabel, sorry, and Isabel's, I appreciate that. It's crisps. Stephen, crisps and biscuits and Jaffa cakes. Now, very important question, Jaffa cake. Do you have it on Saturday with Becky and Debbie? Is it a biscuit or is it a cake? Debbie Robinson says it's a biscuit, right? Yeah. Okay. What would you say, Leann? Is it a cake or a biscuit? Jaffa cake.
I'm going to say a biscuit.
Because they come in a pack, don't they?
Because they come in a packet.
Yeah.
And it's got like the thing on in the chocolate, and it's not like a cake. I would say a cake is baked in a cupcake wrapper and is year high.
Yeah.
I would say a biscuit.
And plus,
A biscuit that is cakey.
Yes. And like any biscuit, you can eat multiple of them and not feel bad.
They're also quite low in calories, apparently.
Let's put it to the test.
Let's put it to the test. Also, can I ask you, how do you eat your Jaffa cakes? Do you eat it full moon, half moon, or total eclipse?
Straight in.
Total eclipse.
Total eclipse every single time.
Right, now then, I've got my little pieces for my dog. So I've got my topper ready, I've got my card base ready, and I've got my topper ready, which is the little frame the dogs are going to sit inside. Before I glue that together, I'm going to get them positioned on the piece of white card that I'm going to build them on. And so I'm going to use my 3D glue gel because I want them to feel quite proud. Proud as in raised off the card, not pleased with themselves.
Who's a good dog?
Exactly. Not pleased with themselves. Let's use this one. So this little jumper's going to go here. And then once I've got it positioned, I'll build the dogs and then I'll bring the frames back later. So that's the perfect place for that jumper. There we go. And then the jumper for the other doggy is green. And I haven't bothered cutting these out because you can run your dies through with your bits of coloured card. You want to see how to get them together, don't you? That's the most important bit. And then that one can go there, which means they're now in the perfect place. So now that I've done that, I can take my frame away, build up the dogs, and then put the frames back once the little dogs are dry.
Amazing.
So I've got the jumpers on.
Yeah.
Then they're going to get their polo necks. So polo necks are going to have dotty tape pen on them.
Yeah, of course.
My dotty, because I want it to stick nicely. It would have been a good idea actually to put the polo neck on before I stuck it down with the 3D glue, but there we go. And that dotty can go there. Actually, I'm going to lift that up, just so I can get my fingers under it and stick it down.
Do you know what I love about a brand new collection is the ideas you guys are already having and how you're going to use these in your crafting life. Paw Prints 4 on YouTube, which is a great name. Highly apt for today. This is a cute set. I'm making cards for my dog's vet office and their groomer.
Oh.
You're going to make it themed.
Yeah, I like that.
And Sandy on YouTube, please tell us what is a Jaffa cake. Of course. They're not available in the States? I forgot. Yeah, so they are a bit of chocolate.
I would say it's like a sponge madeleine base.
Yeah.
With a orange marmalade dome.
Yeah.
Bit of a jelly orange marmalade dome. Then half covered on the top over with a dark chocolate.
I love Leann's way of explaining it because I was about to go, it's a bit of chocolate with orange and sponge on top. To the details. That's why we love Leann. Gives us the detail every single time.
Always. Right, now we're going to build the face before we put the face onto the card because I want to stick all of the little pieces to build his face flat and then I'll raise his head proud.
Okay.
So you'll see what I mean as we go along.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assemble with tape pen. Again, at home, I would be doing more of a wet glue. I'd be using my tacky for this, but just for speed, now I'm going to do it this way. So his jowls, should we call them jowls?
Yeah.
They go there in the middle. Actually, I'm going to bring that a bit further down, just so his little tongue bit comes out the bottom there.
Oh, you could put a little tongue on.
There we go.
So cute.
So that's there. And then we've got the ears, the droopy ears. So they'll go on here. Bit of tape pen there.
Have you got any dogs, Leann?
I've got two.
What dogs have you got?
Two Jack Russells, Minnie and Ted.
Very nice.
We had Tink, we had Minnie and Tink for a long time, but Tink got Cushing's disease and 2.5 years ago, sadly, we had to let her go. She was very, very poorly, so we had to make the brave decision for her and a very torturous decision for us. And any dog lover's been there.
Absolutely.
And then, so when we did that, Minnie, who was left behind, because they'd always been together, there was only 6 months between them.
Yeah.
Minnie was absolutely sad. So, for all we said we didn't want to put ourselves through it again, for Minnie, we went and rescued Ted from the local dog shelter. But we managed to get another little miniature Jack Russell, which is lovely. So we've got little Teddy now, and he keeps Minnie on our paws.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, with this collection, not necessarily cards or gift tags, if you've got, someone's got a dog which is a Westie or a Dachshund or a Pug, imagine making a Christmas tree decoration. Maybe a bauble or a decoration or a Wesley Bob, whatever you want to call it, that's personalised to them. You could put it on their tree. That would be a great gift. You can get those big like plastic domes, can't you, where you can make your own tree decorations, or maybe just a flat piece of wood or something. Some great ideas that you can do with this. Jennifer on YouTube, Twiglets are my favourite snack food here, but they're hard to find in California, so a big box is ordered occasionally to be delivered from the UK. I love a Twiglet. I
love a Twiglet, and I love a pretzel.
Yes. Are you a Marmite lover or a hater?
Hater.
But Twiglets are Marmite.
I know, I'm a contradiction in terms.
It's basically toast with Marmite on, but
I
in
know,
a really
but
small
it
variation.
tastes all right on the Twiglet, but I can't have it on the toast. Oh, look at him.
Look at that.
He's got his little cheeks, he's got his eyes and his little nose on there. Look, he's looking cute, isn't he?
He really is.
Now, he's going to have, well, you could say he or she.
Susie the Beagle. Don't know. Whatever you want it to be.
Absolutely. And the good thing is with these, I'll just show you this in a second. So this one's getting the antlers.
Yeah.
And it's going to get a lovely little bow. So this can be Bianca the Beagle. Is she a beagle? She's not, she's a hound. Harriet the Hound.
Great.
A little bit of glue on there. Need a bit more glue. Notice what I'm doing here, guys. I don't know if you can see. I'm putting a tiny bit of tacky glue on my glass mat. Can you see that? And then what I'm doing is with my pokey tool, I'm dipping just gently the piece I want to stick, picking it up with my pokey tool, and then bringing it over and sticking it down.
Amazing.
And what that does is give you enough glue so the glue doesn't squidge out everywhere. our bows and our eyes.
Oh, Jennifer, I want to see a picture of this. I have a one-eyed Jack Russell named Kevin. I love dogs. They're such beautiful little souls. Jennifer, we need to see a picture of the one-eyed Kevin.
I need to see a picture of one-eyed Kevin.
And she also says it's a fabulous idea about the decor or bauble. It just comes to me. I can't, listen, I'm not full of them. I have good ideas occasionally.
Right, so there we go. That's the little head all arranged there. So now that's going to get 3D glue gelled onto my card. So what I do for, to make that easier, is I put the 3D glue gel straight above where the jumper is, like that. And I'll do it the same for this other one when I make that one. And then I bring the head over, now that it's assembled, and just position that where I would like it to be.
Yeah.
And then what that does, if I just pick that one up and show you, is where you've got that bit of glue gel, you can see it doesn't feel flat, so it feels like that it's raised, so the head's coming up above the jumper. So that's that one made, and then we're going to make the other one, which will be made in exactly the same way. Brilliant. What I wanted to say is, though, you've got the antlers in the hat. There's nothing to stop you putting the hat on this dog and the bow on the other dog. Yeah. You can swap the antlers in the hat between the two. Freedom. Yes, so you can make 4 different little doggies if you wanted to. So let's assemble this one now. In the
Do you know what one of my favourite elements is from the die collection, which you're making this, is the like tinsley, the string with the stars on?
Yes,
again, that is such one of those pieces that you can use in any other collection. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Santa Paws collection that you can use it with. It's going to be one of those dies that you can use within your other pieces.
Absolutely. So the little face goes on. Just get rid of that bit of glue. There we go. And then we just start putting on the other little elements, and I'll dip into my glue again. So the nose will get dipped.
Trudy on YouTube loves that little tip about the glass mat with the glue. Great idea.
Oh, it helps massively. Yeah. It really does. It helps you, especially when you're dealing with little pieces like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, I completely understand it. You might not want to do some fiddly bits and bobs. So what this is about is showing you how it doesn't have to be fiddly at all.
Yeah.
How if you just take your time, cut out your pieces, arrange them in a place, and then do this with your pokey tool and your tacky glue. Tacky glue grabs so quickly, it's then easy for you to put the whole thing together. So then we've got the hat. And so the hat is going to get dipped in the glue along the bottom edge there.
Leann, would these dies work in felt? Would you like to run them through your machine with felt?
A thin felt, 1 layer at a time.
Okay.
But they're not a media die, so they won't do like our fabric dies and cut several layers at once. Yeah. But they'll do 1 layer of felt at a time.
Yeah. I just thought something, you know, try something different. Yeah,
absolutely. So I just need a little bit more tacky glue. Open the tube first, Leann.
See, my favourite kind of dog is a blue staffy.
Oh, apparently staffies are very, very friendly.
Yes, I love a blue staffies. They're like grey, bluey ones that are just very cute dogs.
Do you have a dog, George?
No, I just spend so much time on the road, travelling. I wouldn't be able to have one. I've got spiders, not through choice. They're just there in my flat. They're just living there,
They're just keeping your flat free of pests. Yeah,
absolutely.
They're looking after your best interests.
Yeah.
And then we've got the little ears here. So the little ears go on after you've put the...
oh, the ears poke through. That's too cute.
Yes. After you've put the thingy on the hat, the band on the hat, then you want to put the ears on. That's 1.
That's very cute.
And you can, depending on what sort of dog you're doing, I'll just show you with this one. I'll dip it in the glue and then I'll show you. Depending on what kind of doggy you're doing, you could have the ear pointing down this way, but there's nothing to stop you having ears this way and have it, oh God, you can't see, hang on. There, you could have ears this way, can you see that? Pointing up, instead of ears this way, pointing down. It's pointing up, pointing down. So this could be Great Dane, pointing up. This is Terrier, pointing down. Do you see? Yeah, so you can change. You can change depending on what you want to do by just positioning the eyes, the ears, the hats, the antlers, All of those in different places and different ways. And you can have little quirky ears, because my teddy has one ear up and one ear down.
Yeah.
So I could do that with this for him. I could have one ear pointing up, one ear pointing down.
Absolutely.
And that's a customised teddy card.
And that's the thing, if you're making a card for someone at Christmas and you want to personalise it to them, if maybe they've got a dog that sometimes you look after, you dog sit, or you take it walking, you can make a personalised Christmas card for the family at Christmas featuring their best friend, which would be very amazing.
Absolutely it would. Right, so once your little head's assembled, that goes back on to your bit of glue gel, because I've already put that there, and I wanted that raised, didn't I? And then this one's going to have a little bow at its neck. There we go. So those two get assembled in that way. And then what you do is you build your frame around them. I would let them dry. So I'm going to let them dry because I don't want them to, I don't want to move them, don't want to disturb them. So when you're doing your 3D glue gel, make this piece, leave it for 15 minutes and the glue will have started to set enough for you to then build your frame around it. And when you've built your frame around it, you're then going to take your little foliage pieces, which also come, and then mount your frame to your card, which we've already assembled, put your little foliages around, do a sentiment, and you've got a really cute character Christmas card.
Amazing. The brand new Santa Paws collection, we'll be taking a closer look at this in Weekly Wonders today at 2 p.m. here in the UK, 9 a.m. over on the East Coast. I mean, it's just a beautiful collection. Amanda on YouTube, afternoon, George and Leanne. I've rushed back home today to make sure I catch this show. I love this collection. It's a must. Being a pet shop owner, you guys, you always surprise me. I love the 3D dog from this morning. That wow, wonderful Sheila did. I met Sheila for the first time today, actually. I said hello to Sheila. Yeah, I've not met Sheila before, so I said hello to lovely Sheila. She was here for this morning. It's a great collection. We'll be taking a close look at this in Weekly Wonders a little bit later on. Night before Christmas in Monday Makers. Let me just get from down here for you. Again, this is a beautiful collection. I'm dropping absolutely everything right now as we speak. Don't mind me. Hello, how you doing? This is a beautiful collection. Again, this is a pre-order collection, again, 11th of August. But, I mean, you are going to be wanting to add this into your basket today. Priced at £60, $85. You couldn't buy a price. I mean, that's ridiculous. £48, $68. Look at this. Let's take a look. It's a brand new collection for you. I mean, this is a beautiful paper pad, 12 by 12, 108 GSM. You're getting loads of designs, 12 designs. You're getting 3 sheets of each. And again, it's double-sided. I've been practicing my flick, Leanne, by the way. I mean, just look at that detail in there. There's going to be something that you'll see in this every single time. Some beautiful paper pads. Look at this. I mean, where do you start with something like this? Where do you cut into this if you're making cards? Or just frame them. I mean, they're amazing Christmas decorations. Remember, it's double-sided, so on one side you've got that fantastic, like kind of tartany colours. I mean, look at that. Father Christmas, Santa Claus in the woodlands with his reindeers. That is a beautiful, just beautiful images. They're pieces of art. I mean, look at the detail there. There he is flying through the night sky with his sleigh on the moon. He's not on the moon, flying past the moon. That's there. I mean, you just want to, I know I'm quickly going through these. There's so much detail. We'll take a closer look at these in Monday Makers for you this evening, 5 p.m. in the UK, 12 p.m. on the East Coast. But I mean, Leanne, these are just gorgeous, aren't they?
They're
really
incredible.
Are.
They're beautiful. We'll have a proper good flick through them and we'll talk about that intentional design. I think it really does invoke that Christmas nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
And if you bought into, and so many of you did because it was sold out in 37 minutes, the Christmas by Candlelight collection that Ben and I did last week, this paper pad, this one that we've just been looking at here, would be beautiful, absolutely beautiful, with a lot of the decorative elements in there because it's very much in that nostalgic, vintage, warm and cosy traditional Christmas theme.
Absolutely, and as well within this bundle, I mean, you're getting the paper pad, but you're also getting some great little elements as well. You are getting all of this fantastic card, so I'm going to try and get it all for you. Because, in fact, sorry, I'm being stupid. Forgot to mention, there's a 6x6 with it as well. I completely forgot that. That is in there as well. So all that fantastic detail that you'll see within the 12 by 12, you're going to get that in the 6 by 6 as well. Then you are getting these A5 special finish sheets. I mean, there's a good whack of cardstock there for you. Again, with your fantastic golds, with your mirrors, with your fantastic glitter. That is in there as well for you. And it's not going to go anywhere. You're getting mirrors cards, you're getting matte mirror, reds, golds, beautiful pearls and ivies, all there for you in that fantastic A5 size. You're also going to be getting as well fantastic quick dry ink pad, your spring meadow, that's coming in there for you as well. A fantastic tacky glue. You're also getting your double-sided tape as well within there, and also Crafters Companion tote bag. That is brilliant. Again, that's all there. And listen, if that wasn't enough for you, let's move this to one side for you. Let me get the other fantastic paper collection as well. So if you like that one, I mean, you're going to be wanting to grab this as well. A brand new 12 by 12 paper pad as well, with that Christmas opulence. And again, this is beautiful. Has foil finishes within the collection for you. 12 by 12. So starting off, I mean, look at that there, that wonderful foil finish there, that wonderful golds and purples, beautiful colours. I mean, just look at this. It's chocolate box, isn't it? It's that kind of, you know, you get a milk tray, you get the milk tray wrapper. Look at that. That is stunning. A really different collection there for you. That's in there for you as well. Plus, you'll also get another set of those A5 stock card stocks as well, with all those wonderful bronzers, greens, glitter greens as well, matte mirrors. They're in there for you as well. £45, $6. A wonderful tacky glue, and of course, your crafty bag as well. £36, $48. If you're clearance buyer, I mean, Leanne, this, I think, is going to be one of my favourite collections.
Absolutely. I think the paper pad itself, absolutely glorious. And if you do decide to get this, do be using it with your Christmas by Candlelight collection, because that vintage, warm, wonderful feel is definitely perfect for all of those candles to work alongside with this. And you can see on every single one of those pages the intentional design we always talk about, which means you can cut that up. And then in your 6 by 6 pad, the thing I love about this, these are full card fronts in one paper. So you don't need any matting and layering, you don't need to be doing lots of other things, just a sentiment, some glitter, a bit of sparkle, a bow, and you've got beautiful Christmas cards ready-made in that 6 by 6 pad. The things that you can do with these are absolutely glorious, because you can be making gorgeous gift boxes, just making a focus of the paper. Here you can see we've used intentional design, where I talk about we've cut the Santa out and made a shaker card. There's another example of intentional design where a quarter of the babe is being cut to make a topper with the house. Here's another example of that intentional design where we've cut out that Santa from a full sheet of 12 by 12 paper and made a topper. Another example with the diorama there.
That's gorgeous.
Absolutely glorious. And then this gorgeous gift box. Look at this.
I love that logo. The text.
That's going to make any gift feel really special. Really, really special. So you've got all of those in there. And then the final one, do you want to look at the samples from the foiled one?
Yeah, let's see the samples. Wow.
Okay, so the foiled one is absolute luxury personified. So you can see here the sorts of things you can make. Beautiful gift boxes, amazing decorations, absolute beautiful. The bows on here, that's using the luxury cardstock that comes with it as well, George, as well as the foiled cardstock. So you can see how beautiful that is. We've got all of these little Christmas baubles on a garland.
That's
how
great.
Gorgeous are they? There's a little bit of a different style of box, so you can be using all of your templates from Template Library and all of the different shapes and sizes of box you can see. Look at that.
That's just
as
amazing.
A performance. And that, look, it's just absolute luxury. The next one after the next one. So both of those, traditional and luxury, are card pads that you need in your life.
Absolutely. Make sure you join some Monday Makers, 5 p.m. here in the UK, 12 p.m. in the East Coast. If you are getting the paper pad, you will be getting some more help as well. We've got this fantastic lookbook coming in with those fantastic Christmas collections. Not only do we create great products here, we give you that help and support to make something fantastic, like you've seen there. And like the wonderful Carol says, they'll be going into picture frames and put around the house. It's going to be a busy day on Crafters TV. I'll tell you what, a lot of you have got this in your basket, and you've also got the Santa Paws in your basket. Let's give you a chance to check out, and myself and Leanne will see you back here in just a few moments.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty programme today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi there, my name's Cooper. I'm also known as Cooper Man by my friends on Craft TV. I love Crafters Companion, even though my mummy spends more money on their products than my treats and toys. But she spends so much time crafting in her craft room, which means I get loads of treats. So thank you, Crafters Companion. Woof woof.
I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none.
Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get.
Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine.
I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course.
I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash.
The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more.
Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine.
Or I love Crafters Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafters Companion makes me look better.
Hello everyone, Munchkin and I wrote a poem to tell you how much we love Crafters Companion. Sarah being back is a wondrous sight. Sarah has always brought us a treasure trove of delights. Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine. Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine. Your scissors are like a sword in the hand. Your glue is so strong it is in the highest demand. Crafters TV is the happiest sight. All crafters plan their schedules for this amazing delight. The interaction with staff, presenters, and hosts brings fun, satisfaction, and happiness to most. Ben brings us the most entertaining crafting song, but in the end, it all comes down to being able to craft along. Sarah and Crafters Companion, we wish you the most successful 2025 and so many more years to come. Thank you for everything that you give to us.
Welcome back to Crafters TV's Wake Up Call. My name's George Akid. It's the Monday, the 21st of July. Happy birthday, Mother. It's my mum's birthday. I've not got to buy her a card now, and now I've done that. I'm joking. This is a great day. It's full of brand new collections, brand new launches, Santa Paws. You can pre-order it today, dispatching 11th of August, maybe a little bit earlier. And remember, for you guys in the States, we've got this fantastic deal that you're seeing here. There, tariff-free, £53.91, $74.63. Leann is here as well, here all day. Leann, this is one of those collections which everyone's going crazy for, and I can see why.
Yeah, absolutely. We love our little furry friends, don't we? And
yes.
Especially at Christmas as well. We love them all year round. But I'm sure you're like me. I get the little stocking under the tree. They get novelty hats to wear. They get little novelty bandanas to wear. They get a Christmas outfit. They both get a little dicky bow tie to wear on Christmas Day. Yes, cute. All the things. Because, they're part of the family. Yeah. They're integral to the family, aren't they? So, yes, they've got antlers and dicky bows and Santa hats and all of the things. I'm not saying they like to wear them, that they're not off after 15 minutes. But, yeah, I get them. And I do make them wear them. Right, so what we're going to do here is make this little card, which is using the Dachshund stamp and die and some of the papers, and making it into a little bauble. So you just need your circle nesting dies. I'm sure you've all got a set of circle nesting dies at home. This is here using one of the inverted scallops that we've got, but you can just use a regular one if you don't have that, as I have here. So I'm going to make that up, and I think the thing you're going to want to see most, other than assembling this card, is to colour the little Dachshund. So what I've got, and I do this quite a lot, and we talk about this, is I've got one here, which is just stamped onto regular card, and then I've got the one die cut. And when I'm colouring something for the first time, I always have two, and I try out my pens on this one, and then do the final version on this one if I know that I'm happy. Which means that you've got a practice in a dry run and a full run, if that makes sense. And it's a good idea to do that while you're just getting used to if you think the colours you've selected are correct and where you're going to put those colours. So I've chosen my tan markers for this, and I've got my tan classiques. Could be your tan tri-blends, your tan tri-brushes, your illustrators, whatever you like. But equally, in our marker blends, there's a great golden brown that would work collection, and there's an earth brown collection that would work. So just whatever you feel most comfortable with. What you'll do is you'll work on one piece of the dog at a time. And so I'm focusing on the body here. What I'm doing is getting my lightest colour down where it would be, and then I'm going over here and leaving this bit as a preserved highlight, because that's going to be the underbelly, which means it would be lighter than the rest of the body. And so I'm leaving that there and just getting some colour down on the little leg as well. There we go. So that's the start, and we'll come back to the face in a second. And then I'm going up to the next colour that I want to use. So I'm going to go up a colour of shades. That was TN1. I'm going up to TN3 here. And then I just bring that colour out a little bit further into the dog.
Amazing. I love it. I think it's just worth pointing out as well, someone just asked this in the comments, I'll mention it as well. Like we said, it is a pre-order. This will be dispatched 11th of August, maybe earlier. If you are adding this into your basket and you are adding other items, maybe pens, maybe it's tape pens, whatever it may be, they won't be dispatched until the Santa Paws is dispatched as well. So if you are ordering items, whatever it may be, they won't be dispatched until the Santa Paws is dispatched itself. So if you are wanting to grab other items, maybe it's your consumables, maybe it's foam pads, pens, whatever it may be, you will want to do a separate order to get those in time for your latest collection. Like we said, the Santa Paws collection is a pre-order, 11th of August, maybe a little bit earlier.
Okay, and I've just moved up to another colour. And the reason we go through from the lighter to the darker colours like this is wet ink blends and gets a much more smooth result than a dry card will if you're just going in with the first colour. So by building up your layers like this, one at a time, and going into the darker areas, I've gone over the line there, you'll forgive us because I'm going with speed, allows you to get this lovely soft blend between the colours. And what I'm doing is I'm leaving areas lighter and colouring areas darker, which is what in colouring terms is called preserving your highlight, which means you it enables you to get that 3D rounded look to the items that you're colouring. Amazing. And then I'll go with a darker one here.
I love this little Dachshund.
Cute.
Yeah.
What would his name be?
Well, my friend Michael. So Michael is a pantomime dame, and Michael is a bit bigger than me, and he has a little Dachshund, and he calls his Dachshund Dottie.
Oh.
Dottie the Dachshund, and she is adorable. But she sits on his shoulder like a parrot.
Oh.
So when he's on the sofa, on the chair, she'll climb up and sit on his shoulder. In fact, Michael was the guy I did Ugly Sisters with down in Crawley many years ago in Panto. And he's very excited. He talks like this all the time, very excited about things. I love him. Love him to pieces, Michael. I went to Morecambe on Saturday, Leanne.
Yeah?
Have you been to Morecambe?
I don't think I have.
I went to the Eric Morecambe statue.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Morecambe and Wise, who were very well known in the UK, not as well known in the US. They went on the Ed Sullivan Show a number of times, but didn't really take off. But Eric Morecambe, his name was Eric Bartholomew, but he named himself Eric Morecambe because he was from Morecambe.
Oh, well, there you go. I
And there's
never
a
knew, because I
statue.
was just about to say to you,
Yeah.
isn't that bizarre that Eric Morecambe was born in Morecambe? So that explains.
So
Thank you for
if
that.
you change your name, Leanne, you'd be Leann...
Durham.
Durham. Leanne Durham. Same ring. I don't want to change to George Barnsley. Doesn't say ring. Eric Morecambe works. There's a lovely statue of him doing the famous pose that he did.
Oh, yes.
Doing that one.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my stories later for you all to see. With my good friend Sam.
I love that.
Yeah.
Right,
Well-
so you see, just building up the layers there, George.
Yes,
you
it looks
start
great.
to build up the little dog as you would want him or her to be.
Yep.
Dotty or Dexter.
Dotty or Dexter.
I'm leaving the little feet lighter, and
Okay.
I'll come back to those in a second. I'm actually wanting this a little bit darker here, so I'm going to bring this around. But that's good. The reason you leave it lighter in the centre when you start is so that you've got these choices later. If you just fill it all in with the very dark colour straight away, you take away all of your choices.
Yeah. A lot of you telling us your dachshund names now. So someone's just said, I have a dachshund as a child named Busy. Paul print on YouTube, that's lovely. Oh, Dizzy the dachshund. I feel like I never saw a dachshund until like 5 years ago, and they just came out of nowhere. You know, like certain dog breeds, they just like came out of nowhere. Like a dachshund was one of those.
They became very popular, didn't they?
Yes.
Overnight.
I'd be scared I was going to fall over on the thing because they're so small.
It's funny what you say about Dotty sitting on your friend's shoulder, because my Minnie used to do that when she was a puppy with Simon. As a puppy, she was a parrot. She slept on his shoulder on the sofa all the time. We've got lots of photographs of her doing that.
Yeah. Your cat does it, George. It's cute. Yeah, I've taken Dotty for a walk, Michael's dog. My shoes are the same size as the dog. I get a little bit like, keep walking. But it's always the small dogs that are the yelpers, aren't they?
Well, my husband is of the opinion it's the owners, it's how they're brought up.
Okay.
Because we've got 2 Jack Russells.
Yeah.
And they're renowned for being, you hear people say, oh, they're yappy.
Yeah.
Ours do not yap.
Good.
So, and that's just, from being a puppy, that's just about like boundaries on yapping. Not firm or harsh or anything, just like distraction. If they start to yap when they're puppies, you can distract them to something else and then they forget about the yapping. So, yeah. My husband is a bit of a dog whisperer mind.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Is he good with them?
Very.
That's what you need.
Very, very, very.
I do love a dog. I might start dog walking. I might become a dog walker. Can you get to play with him for a little bit and give him back, you know, not getting the... Ben's, yes, lovely. Oh my goodness, I've known Ben 12 years and I forgot his wife's name. Laura, thank you. Oh my goodness. I mean, I've had food with Laura, I've been to their house, I've seen their kids grow up. I forgot Laura's name. Yes, Laura, the Ben's partner, wife. Are they married? Yes, they are married.
Yes, they are.
Has got a dog walking business. Mary Pop... Oh, it's something that is player Mary Poppins.
It's Mary Poppins or something like that.
Yeah, Fairy Poppins or something like that, yeah. Crafting Not Grafting on by Hillary on YouTube. My first collie used to drape across my husband's shoulders when she was a puppy.
Oh.
That's cute. You want a dog, mate? Do you? I mean, the cats and dogs, they can get on. They, you know.
So I think if you get a puppy, George.
Yeah.
So George produced just
George.
saying he's got 2 cats, so he doesn't know if cats and dogs get on. I would say that if you get a puppy and introduce the puppy to the cats, you're in a safer position. So and the reason I'll say that is because our 2 dogs go to our dog minders and they live in her home with her children and with her when we go away, so they're not in kennels. It's just absolutely brilliant. She has 2 cats. And for all at home, if a cat came in the garden, our 2 would be like, stranger in the garden, red alert. When they go to her house, the cats, they get in the bed and curl up and go to sleep with them.
Oh.
Because they're used to them, because it's their home and they live in it. And they both met Jen's cats as puppies, as babies. And so they've been absolutely fine. So I would say maybe it's an adult dog who's being taught to not like cats for whatever reason. But if you've got a puppy,
yeah.
Yeah, so you'll carry on colouring. You can make the dachshund darker if you like, but dachshunds come in different colours.
Yes.
So we've got a darker one here and a lighter one here. It's entirely up to you. Then you would just mat and layer your card up, use a little bit of embossed card in the back, do your little bauble, and then pop your little dachshund on the top. And I've die cut a load of the stars and foliage just to decorate it up, and that's what you'll end up with.
Amazing. It's a great collection, and I do love that. I've got a quick question from Sandy, Leann, on YouTube. Could you colour these stamps with a colorist pencils?
Yes, you can colour them with anything, as long as you use the right ink pad to stamp your image. So if you're using colorist pencils, then you want the alcohol proof. If you're using our colour blend, the alcohol proof. If you're using our aqua blend, the waterproof. If you're using the aqua markers, the waterproof. Just use the correct ink pad for the medium you're going to colour them with, and colour them with anything you like.
Amazing. Hopefully that helps you. We are going to be taking a closer look at the Santa Paws collection in an hour's time. Remember, it's a fantastic collection. You're getting fantastic elements, stamps, dies, embossing folders, a fantastic 6x6 paper pads, sentiments as well. That price that you're seeing on the screen, £53.91, $74.63. Your Club Inspire price at £43.13, $59.70. Also includes 2 ink pads. You are getting the fantastic smoked pearl and seal brown as well. Plus, as well, you are going to get the fantastic tea towel, which I will show for you now. Ta-da! Hang on a minute. I'm not messy, I'm creative. By adding those into that basket for you today, you are getting those tariff-free for you guys in the States. Remember, we are joining us in an hour's time for Weekly Wonder. Here with myself and Leann, it's going to be at 1 p.m, 2 p.m. in the UK. That will be 9 a.m. over on the East Coast, where we'll be delving even deeper into the Santa Paws collection, having loads of fun with these fantastic elements of stamps, dies, and that incredible embossing folder, should I say, and that great 6x6 paper pad. So make sure you join myself and Leann for that. And don't forget, at 5 p.m. here in the UK, 12 p.m. over on the East Coast, it is your Monday Makers, where we're going to be taking a close look at those brand new paper pads, 12x12s. They are stunning. Remember as well, the Santa Paws collection is a pre-order. You'll be getting this around the 11th of August. And remember, anything else that you're adding into your basket, whether that be pens, paper pads, whatever that may be, won't also be dispatched till the 11th of August. If you want to get those, you may want to do 2 separate orders. In the meantime, myself and Leann are getting a little bite to eat, and we will see you back here in an hour's time. Goodbye.